Danny, okay? Come on.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa, chill out, man. Chill out.
I got a car.
I would die.
No, you
Hey, man, was that a skateboard trick? It's definitely a skateboard trick. Caesar's trying to start a problem.
No.
He's trying to... Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. The girl nice. I'm telling you.
What's the problem? Tell me.
Not nice.
What's wrong with you?
Come on.
Fuck you, dude. Hey,
Yeah, you dirty bitch. Two-bit whore. You can suck my cock for all the fuck I care.
dude. We're talking to you.
Oh, my God.
TMZ. Hey, TMZ or what? Hey, Yogi. Yogi, I miss you. Yogi.
Two-bit job to make money to drink. What? Go f***ing make $8 an hour.
Try to push him out. What up, man? TMZ!
Fuck are yours?
West Coast in. Hey. Let's get in. Yeah. Let's go.
Comments and stories you're about to hear may not be suitable for some. Listener discretion advised.
All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for BAM Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio BAM. Fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio BAM.
And now, here's Bam.
Here's BAM.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Radio
fuck
BAM
yeah.
Series 28 faction. I got Novak here and Will Pendarvis.
Pendar.
And Darren Miller of CKY is going to be coming in a little bit later with his wife, who was just in a new horror movie. So we're going to talk about that. But first off, we're going to talk about how last minute Tremaine from Jackass flew us into Vegas. Like, I seriously got a phone call at 8 in the morning, and they said, do you want to go to Vegas today for the day? And I said, sure. So we go in, we fly there, right off the bat, we get into a car, drive 20 minutes out to the middle of nowhere, and then I get out of the car, they're already filming and rolling, and Travis Pastrana, who is like probably the best motocross dude, he did 2 double backflips with a motorcycle, and I think he's the only one to ever do that.
He's a nut job.
So he's sitting there, and he's like, "Bam, get in this car right now." It's seriously a Formula One off-road dune buggy, and I jumped in, and I had to piss so bad on the way there too, and the cameras came up, and it just caught me so off guard that I got in this suit, and then I buckled myself into this car, and then realized I had to piss so bad. It was the scariest ride ever. I went 180 miles an hour in a Lamborghini, and that's pussy shit compared to what Travis put me through.
I thought you guys were going to fall a couple of times.
I thought we were flipping hands down.
Flip, yeah.
He was going like at least 120 over these rough, like crazy bumps. Like,
Yeah, so I was gonna say you were driving through the desert then.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a smooth, straight desert ride. It was like they had like it was almost like a
dunes,
like BMX track, like you know, like those kind of small jumps, but
yeah,
just bam, bam, and they were bouncing. Like the truck started shifting to where. At one point, even Travis said that he was a little nervous, but he didn't tell Bam that.
At least 4 ounces of piss came out of my dick.
I thought I bet $100 he was going to throw up. I mean, that's how it was just so.
When you saw it from outside, like, did you think for sure we were flipping? Because
yeah.
I thought we were flipping
2 to 3 times. I'm like, fuck, man, they are going to flip right there. And there it is, and it is.
Was it a track or just like open desert?
Just open, bumpy desert.
Wow.
Like, so unpredictable, and he's just flooring it so bad. And he even said when it was done, he was like, man, I kind of got a little out of control on that one. I guess it was just the heat of the moment, but I thought we were flipping for sure.
Yeah.
Flipping at 120 on bumpy desert, that would suck so bad.
Right after getting off a flight and just having a piss.
So then we go to this indoor skydiving place, which is like a massive fan that blows up, and it's probably about 30 feet tall. And they insisted that we watch this instruction video that's only 5 minutes. And dipshit Novak here just claimed that he watched it even though he didn't. So, like, he didn't know what to do right and what to do wrong. So
it was a fucking tourist attraction. I figured it'd be easy.
So he jumps onto the fan. It blows him up 30 feet. He hits the top, and then he just
oh my God.
Yeah, and then he just nosedives right to his back and neck, and he broke 2 ribs, and he's shitting blood right now.
Yeah.
And
really?
Yeah.
And his head got caught into this thing. They actually said, the skydiving place said, out of this place being open for the 15 years it's been, this is by far the worst slam that we've ever seen.
Did you get it on video?
Yeah, it's on footage.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, in my
totally
back,
worth
and
your pain.
then I landed on my. The way I landed, I just buckled in my neck and my back, and it looked like my back looks like I've been caned in Malaysia. Man, it's just like it's like grate on my back.
Show 'em.
Wow, it's kind of gone away a little bit, but you might be able to see it.
Yeah,
see it up
there?
there?
You go, dude. Yeah,
There's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it looks like you've been caned, man. Exactly.
In Malaysia.
Caned in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Then the medic told you.
Yeah, fucking idiot medic. God, what a.
I mean, that's
on
like
a scale from 1 to 10, how bad does it hurt? He's like, I don't know, fucking 9 at least. Like, what do you think's wrong with me? Well, I don't know. It could be anything.
No shit.
No shit. I could have told you that.
Who the fuck hired you?
wow,
motherfucker.
Smart dudes, man. Because how fast is that air blowing up to like carry people? You know, I mean,
it was like the thing the family said goes like 180 miles an hour, and the worst part was, as quick as it shot me up to the roof, fucking for some reason the way the gravity pulled. And the way that I did what I shouldn't have did, so I probably should have watched that video.
Yeah.
It sucked me down just as fast as it shot me up. You know what I mean?
Because you probably kind of stood up straight when you were up in the air, which made you really aerodynamic, and you just like went right back down.
Yeah, like full-blown
Exactly.
nosedive right
30
down.
feet down onto a steel grate.
Yeah,
Awesome.
which my head went. The
helmet went through the grate, and his neck was stuck into the thing, and they had to turn the fan off, and they had to pull him out.
Were people around watching this happen?
Yeah,
Did people get out of line when that happened?
Well,
People
it was
were
just
waiting to do it.
They shut it down for us.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
there was no.
Yeah, we were filming, so it was,
dude.
but I mean, everyone there was like, "Oh fuck!"
And then we threw in like rafts, and I tried to do it with an umbrella, but the umbrella busted before I could even
Yeah,
get
the
up.
wind was too powerful; it just shot the top off.
I think it was going to be hard to top your stunt, Novak. Anyway,
I STG'd it.
And then remember when we were done, we went to this guy who invented new skin.
Fuck, so sick.
Has the most insane house I've ever seen ever. It's like a whole pirate theme with like hidden caves and like
water
slides, and I can't even explain how crazy it was, but like the bedroom that I was staying in, like there was a water slide that you could just leave. It was, and the water slide was scary as hell. Like it was built gnarly. And there's a 60-foot cliff too that you could jump off of into the pool. Like the whole place seems like a liability to me.
Oh, it's one big lawsuit. It's like fuck, man. I was so big that I literally only went one place and back because I knew if I veered off, I'd get lost.
well, wait. What was in your room? A water slide?
Yeah, like all like on the back deck, like the water slide. Like a massive
right into the pool,
tube, like straight from fucking Disney World or something.
Yeah, it was like a theme park or something.
That house, hands down, had to be at least 10 to 20 million or something.
Why the fuck aren't we inventing makeup or something?
It's not makeup, it's new skin.
That's a makeup line.
No, it's like when you cut yourself, you put, like if you have a big scab, you put this new skin over it and it heals right over.
Oh, I thought it was a makeup thing. But we're still in the
Either
wrong
way,
racket.
he's
Yeah,
rich
we're
as
still in the
shit.
wrong racket. So why aren't we making some kind of skin cream or something?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and then you tell us to say...
Okay. So there's all these people down at the pool chilling, and like we're upstairs.
Like 20 people, 30 people.
We come in so hot. We're 69 in dicks in the funnel, pure naked,
completely naked,
and we just come shooting out of the water slide into the pool, and all these people must have just looked over like, oh, somebody must be coming down the water slide. Let's see who it is. It's just two naked dudes, 69.
But the thing is, you can't see the water slide. It goes down under the ground. It's like a tunnel, so you don't know who's coming out or when, and it shoots you out so fast that when you land in the water, it's like skipping a pebble across the water. You know how it skims over the water? That's how we came out. Like, shots out of the cannon, and we were holding on 69 dicks, naked, skimming across the water like a fucking pebbles. Like you're skipping pebbles.
Then I jumped off this 60-foot pirate. It was like a pirate. Oh my god,
So
dude, the place
high.
was so crazy.
We could literally fill this whole hour show up talking about that house.
What? Where's this house?
Vegas.
It was right near Hoover Dam.
Wow.
Yeah.
And apparently the guy has like 4 or 5 of them in different, but not that same kind of house, but different themes to houses.
We're like 2 miles from the Hoover Dam, and I didn't even get to see it.
And he just lets friends stay there.
Yeah, he's
not like
he's
renting
good
out
friends
rooms
with
or anything.
No. I think he's gonna.
Yeah, they said he might start
maybe, but like
doing that.
Wow.
But Travis is good friends with him, so they were like, yeah, anybody could stay. Like the guy wasn't there or anything, but
Apparently though, you're supposed to sign a release form if you go on there, is what they said. That's how much of a liability this place is.
yeah, apparently some dude went down the water slide drunk as hell and knocked himself out and
Are you
died
serious?
in the water. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. And I said,
Get the fuck out of here.
I wonder how much that
Jesus.
lawsuit was, and they say you have to sign papers to even be in here. I'm like, I didn't sign shit.
I know. We didn't sign a motherfucking thing. We're down in rum and cokes left and right, completely shit-faced, 69 and naked dicks down there. We're lucky we didn't die in that fucking pirate house.
Holy shit.
That place is probably haunted for real. I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh, man.
And then, like, climbing up to that 60-foot cliff
Dude,
is
yeah.
sketchy enough that they put, like, a skeleton, like, at the very top, so you have to, like, climb over a skeleton when you're 60 foot up in the air. It's just like a sketchy ladder.
If you fell,
like,
you would fall right to the cement. Or to a fucking whatever
like
thing
a wooden
going on
plank
down.
or
Yeah,
something.
a sword for the plank.
and when you jump off the 60-foot cliff, like, you actually have to aim into the pool because
yeah, it's
the
not
pool,
a humongous pool. It wasn't like the pool wasn't as big as the house.
You could easily miss if you didn't. If there was like a big gust of wind that came, like, it would blow you right to the side.
And apparently, fucking nutjob Travis Pastrana does double flips off
He did double flip. I believe. I don't know if he did it on that trip.
They said he does. Well,
they said that he did it like a year ago or something.
Regardless, man, that kid,
Jesus, dude. I mean, think about this for a minute. I mean, this is all like in what time period? Was this a day?
Yeah, this all happened in one day. This is one day in Vegas.
Then we went to see Danzig play, and then
we go to see Danzig play. Then Carrie Hart was there filming, so he invites us to his club, Wasted Space, which is some hotel, and we're in there.
It was Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah, Hard Rock Cafe,
Hotel.
the Hard Rock. Yeah. So I'm making out with this chick full blown, man, like full. We're going at it, and I look up, I stop for a minute and look up, and I see her, like, just, I don't know how I caught it, but she looks at this dude, and the dude looks at her, and apparently it was her boyfriend.
Nice.
And he's like, you're so fucked. But he just mouthed it, you know what I mean? He didn't
I
say
don't
it.
understand why. You were like licking her stomach too.
Yeah, I was like
at the club, like.
I mean, she knew he was there, right?
I know.
Yeah, dude, he was right fucking, like,
I was talking to you or her?
Huh?
Was he talking to you?
He
or
was
to
talking
her?
to the girl.
And he didn't even scream, "You're so fucked." He just, like, mouthed it.
That's even
like, he didn't want
scarier.
to cause a scene. He probably beat the fuck out of her or something. You know what I mean? It's like, and then I got so shitbag wasted, I ended up spitting on her and she laughed.
It's probably just like
Of course.
a really drunk girl
one
at a nightclub in Vegas, and like, you know, they think that, oh, there's somebody semi-famous, I'll let him do anything. And then the boyfriend's just sitting in the corner fucking furious.
Yeah, like, I mean, Christ.
That's a day, man.
One day.
I mean, what, going with Travis out on Formula One dune buggy?
Literally
and,
almost flipped 3 different times.
Almost killing yourself.
Then he
and
breaks
indoor
2 ribs,
skydiving.
then he's shitting blood, then we see
69
Danzig.
down the funnel.
And
At the pirate house.
Dimmu Borgir was there too.
Yeah.
The Norwegian black metal band.
Oh my god.
And then when we went back to the airport, I fucking, for one, I lost my ticket right before we were boarding the plane.
Of course you did, dude. I mean,
But the thing was, what made it 50 times worse, like any other place I could deal with him losing a ticket, but Vegas, never. Because when you go to Vegas, you just party, you just go for it.
And I have a shot and a beer in my hand boarding the airplane.
Yeah.
And I realized that my ticket fell out, so now I'm... Ew,
I shit my pants on that, dude. I really did.
You're fucking minging.
Dude, you gotta wipe the song for all of us.
I'm so nervous, dude, because just a blood shoot on my ass when I fart. I'm not sure. Dude.
Well,
oh, God.
And then we go through the X-ray machine, and of course I beep because I have all this metal and stuff on,
Yes.
and the guy like recognized me, so like. You know, he's searching me, and that's fine, and we're having a funny conversation, and shitbag Novak, he already got searched, so he's free and clear. He goes, make sure you check the drugs that he has on him.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it was a total joke, but I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you can't do that at an airport. You can't do that.
On this trip, I've heard that
Just
word.
because I'm cracking a few jokes with a security guy doesn't mean that you can take it to that level.
On this whole trip, he said to me, "You can't do that here. You can't say that. You can't do that
to Sunset
everywhere."
Marquee, which is like a really nice hotel, and he's like sitting at the nice restaurant. He's like spitting hockers, like hocking loogies.
Spitting hockers.
You know, like throwing a cigarette into like the bush. I'm like, dude, you can't do that here.
Would you do this, Pendaris? Do you blow? You know when you go to restaurants and they have the napkins are made out of cloth?
Yeah,
I blow my nose in that. Would you do that?
He's blowing snot.
I wouldn't blow snot into a napkin that they're gonna reuse.
I know.
But they're gonna wash it.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It's germs that you're giving people.
The germs that you have, dude, are not going to come out with a simple washing.
You can't do that here.
Somebody's going to wipe their baby's face with that cloth, man.
Oh, fuck.
You cannot do it here. I've probably said that 30 times since we've been.
So
every move you make, like, and then like your ass crack will be hanging out. But, dude, you can't do that here.
You just shit in my chair, Novak. You can't do that here.
Dude, so finally I'm like, I'm so sick of hearing that. I want you to write me a manual of everything that I can't do here or can't say here.
Basically, be you.
I do. That's what I do.
I know you can't be you.
Me.
Right.
That's dude. You gonna hire me a life coach?
You need one at that place. Because I go there all the time, and they
like me.
They like my company.
They love me.
That's your next TV show, Bam, is like a My Fair Lady thing where they take Novak and they turn him into a civilized human being. They teach him how to speak, how to eat properly.
Impossible, Pandora. It's impossible.
The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plane, man.
and then we had the waiter. That 2 nights ago, we were so shit-faced at the bar there, at the lobby bar. I convinced the waiter that we were gonna have 2 tons of mushrooms shipped to his house, and we needed his address, and that we weren't paying the bill until he gave us his address.
And then the next day, he's like, "Do you remember what you say?" "Of course I remember. We're holding a mushroom ring. 2 tons of mushrooms. You get 1 ton, and then I get the other."
And the package is already in the mail. Of course I remember.
Oh my god,
dude, those dudes think you're crazy.
They love me.
There's a reason for that.
All right, I got this brand new Rasmus
Is Darren
from Finland
coming in?
Darren, yeah, he's gonna be here at 5.
Darren from CKY.
Yeah,
awesome.
He's coming in soon. So, yeah,
Back
Darren
with
Miller.
CKY.
Yeah,
man.
We were listening to the new album. It sounds good, man. It's fucking awesome.
This is their new single that's playing in Europe.
Not CKY.
It's called "Living in a World Without You," and this is from the album Black Roses by the Rasmus. You're listening to Radio Bam Series 28 Faction.
Faction, baby.
Right, good.
And now back to Radio Bam.
Oh yeah, that was the Rasmus from their new album Black Roses, and the song was called "Living in a World Without You." And talking about Vegas, remember how shitbag wasted Tremaine was at Carrie's club?
God! I mean, you've been around much more than me, but I've never seen him that annihilated.
Like, I think Tremaine is like what, 40 years old?
Yeah,
like
something like that.
And he still has like his whole plan of going out. Like when he's going out
with a bang.
He wants, like, his plan is to get kicked out and beat up. Like,
yeah.
Like he wants that to happen.
And it does, pretty much.
Was he in a fraternity?
he's that guy. Yeah, he seems like
he may have been in a fraternity. That might be his third.
He flipped the coffee table over at Carrie Hart's place.
Well, first he started biting his shirt, tearing his shirt apart.
Yeah, then he was tearing his shirt
shirt's
apart.
on him, ties it around his head.
Yeah.
And then he comes over and me and Ben were sitting at the table talking, and he just plops right on us. And I mean, half his shirt's off, the other half's tied around his head like fucking Rambo.
And like we just ordered like a bottle of vodka with like all these like orange juices and stuff, and like he just flips the whole thing over and
picks the ice
all
bucket
goes
up,
flying.
throws the ice bucket into the fucking, because we're like a VIP section, throws the ice bucket over the fucking barrier into the crowd. Then for like 5 minutes, these two big security guards are just sitting there tapping him on his shoulder, and me and Bam, and he's in the middle of us, are just, all right, we're gonna, we kind of put our hand up to like we're having a serious conversation, and for like probably 5 to 10 minutes, we'd sat there and talked while these security guards, and they, he kicked the everything was everywhere. It was such a mess,
pure firecracker.
And then we come outside, and we just see him like sitting in this corner right out front of the hotel, the Palms, whatever it was, just sitting in this corner like it looked like a fucking homeless vagrant. He looked like a homeless vagrant after he got thrown out of there.
Remember how bad you were busting Dimitri's balls for gambling problem?
Dude, Dimitri, one of the filmers for Jackass, definitely needs Gamblers Anonymous in his life, big time.
Like it's almost worse than being a heroin addict.
Yeah.
Like his gambling problem, he spends more money, like he blows more, like he spends more time. He has a serious gambling problem.
Jeff or somebody?
No,
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
He films for Jackass.
Yeah.
And
dude, when I first,
for instance, just a random night out at my house, he was staying the night. They made a pool game bet, not $100, not like usually it would be like a $20 bet. Hey, I bet you $20 I'll win. No. He raked up $1,100
and
for you made him pay.
I mean, fuck yeah, I made him pay. And then the next day we went back. The next day we had to film, and they put me in. That's when you gave me the two black eyes. So they put me in a raccoon costume, and the motherfucker went. So we did it in the woods, and he went and found poison ivy and put it all inside my suit, and I had no clue. 3 days later, and I'm super allergic to poison ivy. You know how some people might get it in one spot?
Yeah.
I get it from head to toe in every fucking orifice of my body, my dick, my asshole, all. He definitely got me back good, but I mean, and then after I took him for $1,100 that night, he's like, he's like, all right, now take me to Atlantic City, and he starts pulling all these VIP cards out to the hotels that he has because he fucking loses every dollar, so they beg for his fucking faggot ass to keep coming back. And then when we were in Vegas this time, he stayed up. I mean, Vegas is anywhere that has gambling is the death of him. But we see him and they're like, oh man, Dimitri's been going at it gambling. First day we flew in, he was, you could tell he was tired. And then we actually witnessed it that day. As soon as there was a wrap, we get back to the pirate house, and it's far from the strip. He couldn't get there without a car, and he didn't have a car. None of the drivers were there. But actually, one of the drivers was there. But Tremaine and all of us were like, dude, don't let anybody leave. Like, let's see how long he can fucking go without getting back to the strip so he can gamble, because he was dying. He just wanted to hurry up. And you could see him like pacing, walking.
He was like stomping his feet. Like he was actually pacing back and forth, like because he wanted to be at the casino so bad.
Yeah, he's like, come on, everyone ready? Let's go, come on, let's go.
And like his mentality is like,
he would have started walking, or he would have done anything. He would have probably eventually stolen a car to get to gambling.
He would have.
Yeah.
And he's the type of dude that, like, if he's $10,000 in the hole, he'll still be like, it don't matter, because I'm coming.
I'm gonna get it back.
I'm gonna get it back.
Roll.
I'm gonna get it back, and then he'll be 20 grand in the hole, and then he'll be like, doesn't matter, because I'm gonna win it all back. And then like,
so we filmed this whole documentary of him wanting to gamble so bad and interviewed him and shit. And then we're like, all right, we're going to the Danzig show. So that's when we decided to go back to the strip. And we're like, but Dimitri, the only way you can come is if you stand by our side the whole time, and you cannot gamble. You got to watch the whole concert, because he just didn't even care about seeing Danzig. He just wanted to go fucking just get to the casino. So like, you got to stand next to us the whole time, or we're not even going to go. You know. So he stands there, and then finally we just get sick of babysitting him. So he's like, go gamble, because that's what you want to do anyways. So after the show and shit, I see him we have a couple drinks with him. And it's late at this point. It's probably like 2:30 because the bar's closed. His bar carries it. And it's about 2:33. He's sitting at the thing, playing the machine, gambling, feeding it $100 bills. And next morning, we hear a knock on our door. And who is it? Dimitri. How bad did he look, man?
Oh my God. His face was so puffy from you could tell he had a rough night.
Just sitting there.
Been right around the ringer.
Yeah, he looked like he got fucking power blasted by those machines. He slept maybe 45 minutes. I mean,
and then remember we went to that restaurant and we were so hammered it was like 4 in the morning.
Oh yeah, and I got food poisoning.
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
No.
Because because his ass was hanging out, and he's like talking to me, and he's bending over, and the whole fucking restaurant is looking, and the owner of the place goes, "Sir, excuse me, could you please sit down or pull your pants up because you are mooning the entire restaurant?" And then he goes, "I don't give a fuck who I'm mooning. Just bring my fucking food."
I said, and you got food poisoning.
So that's the same day that I fucking broke my ribs and shit. So
shocking.
this is all in a 1 day's period. All that shit happens, and then the nightcap to that fucking horrible ass / great day was me getting food poisoning. I got a burger, and at first you never cuss the waiter out. You're like, that's bringing you food.
Of course
you
not,
don't.
dude.
You don't. That's just stupid.
Yeah,
if you don't know that, you're a fucking idiot.
Somebody's gonna go.
Why did you do it then?
Because I was shitbag wasted. I would never do that normal. But so
when are you ever normal?
There's no telling what happened to your food before
I got
you
a burger,
it,
and that's like the easiest thing to fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh man, and the whole night, like I was starved the next day, and we weren't leaving for a while. I'm like, I'm not getting any. Like the smell of the hotel made me sick. That whole night, I was like laying on the fucking towels of the floor in the bathroom, throwing up and then shitting blood. Throwing up, shitting blood. Didn't sleep a
Now the
minute.
blood shitting is because of your
the ribs, yeah.
The ribs. Okay, got it. All right. Oh my
and then the food
God.
poisoning just made me throw up over
What?
and over and over.
Wait, you got broken ribs and
Yeah,
shitting blood and food poisoning all at the same time. I would have just killed myself
Exactly.
right there, man.
So then that's the point I was get to. That's why Vegas is the death of you. And then at the nighttime, it seems like, yeah, this is the spot to bring it in. But when the sun rises,
Dude,
you just want to kill
the worst
yourself.
thing ever is like looking at sunset or at the Vegas Strip at like 10 in the morning.
Yeah, after you've been through the ringer the night before, you know what I mean? Like you just look out and you just see that.
Like I want to either A, die or get the fuck out of here right this instant.
And that's what made it so horrible about him losing his fucking ticket. The fact, like I said, I could have dealt with it anywhere, but
shit, hang on, it's Darren. You know what? We got to cut to a song. Hey, you out front? All right, sounds good. Okay. Bye.
You just cut.
Say traffic. Sorry.
Name a song that you want to do.
Where were we going with that?
Oh, that's what made me so fucking pissed off that he lost his ticket. We literally were at a bar, maybe 5 terminals down from where our flight was taking off at, and this idiot loses everything. You lose everything, and you call me a fucking idiot because I lose shit. You are 20 times worse than me. He just has the money to replace what he loses. I don't.
I actually got $1,000 for doing this autograph thing with Gina Lynn, and it was all in hundreds, and you know. I don't know.
Don't tell me the story, dude, because I will kill you. I will go across the table and strangle you to death right now, dude. You don't understand, dude.
I went out to go hit a few golf balls in the backyard, and I just see like a $100 bill floating out in the yard. I'm like, what the hell? Was that from the night before or something? Because it was in the morning. It was the first time I went outside, and I know damn well it was mine. So, I mean,
could have been mine.
And then I think I found one just like stashed in behind my seat in my car.
Dude, on the way to the airport, he pulls his jacket out of the back and he starts digging through it. Hundo out of this pocket. Like he forgets where he loses everything. You never even would have known
when
that.
I first started, before I met you, Bam, when I was like on my way to your house for the first time, I talked to Terry, and Terry was like, "No, man, don't give him a recorder or anything. He'll lose it within 5 minutes."
There's another witness to
the history
of Bam. The thing is, though, dude, I'm paper rich. I hardly ever have cash because like Phil won't give me like a Mac card or anything. Yeah. I just have credit cards so he could see what I'm spending money on. So whenever I do get cash, I'm just like, woohoo! Like I have actual money.
Yeah, and it makes it.
I mean, I have like 10 or 12 credit cards that you know I just swipe it right through. But like, you know, if you wanted $10 for a cab ride, I probably wouldn't have it.
Yeah,
you know,
if you wanted to buy something out of a little snack machine out there, you couldn't do it.
I felt bad for you, Bam.
So yeah, that's what was so hard about him losing his ticket. The fact that we were 5 terminals away from where it was at. How could he lose it in that small period of time of a walk? And the fact that we just were so cashed from Vegas, we could not wait to get the fuck out of Dodge. And I'm like, I just can't wait to get on this flight. As soon as it fucking lifts off, man, I will be in heaven. And they're boarding it, and they're like, and Bam's like, I lost my ticket. I'm like, fuck, we cannot be delayed here any longer. So he starts running up and down the terminal. Finally, everyone's on the plane, and they're getting ready to shut the door. And I'm like, please just wait one more second. Can you? My buddy's like, we have tickets. Look, here's mine. And somehow I pulled a string, and I don't know how that. The guy like did something on the computer or whatever, and let him through without a ticket, but knew that he had one. So.
Wow, dude. Hey, one last question about that. Dimitri, have you ever asked him how much money he's lost at one time?
I've never asked him the actual amount of, you know, like at one time, because he just goes and, you know, I think it's just like a drug addict. Like, when I was hooked on smack, I could never tell you what was the biggest amount I ever got ripped off, because I constantly or how much money I lost in a day, because it was a constant thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it becomes so big, it doesn't even matter anymore. You put it out of your head because it's just too depressing and miserable to think about.
Jeez.
So he probably couldn't even give me a time, because it happens to him every time. He never leaves the casino up. He's always way down. Everybody's always way.
Remember when we cruised over the hill, and then as soon as you could see the lights of Vegas, like you could see Dimitri's hands like going like this, like he just couldn't wait to get there.
Yeah, and that's when we were interviewing him about him. I was like, dude, as soon as we get there, I've already called GA, Gamblers Anonymous, and we're gonna, you know, how you feel, because you're getting ready to go to rehab, buddy. And he's like, see, look how far that is. And we're like, dude, it's right fucking there. But you know what I mean? It's just like an addict. Like, if it's 20 blocks, that's so far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're an addict and you gotta wait 20 minutes away, it's so long. If you need something now, you know?
Yeah.
And he totally has it.
Wow.
He's an addict.
Amazing.
Of gambling.
All right, I'm going to cut to a song. I'm actually going to play a Rat song, because I just found out they're playing at the Note on December 12th.
Oh, awesome.
2 days after my birthday.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think we got to hear Round and Round.
Yeah, dude. What comes around goes around.
Rat at the Note, December 12th. Radio BAM, Series 28.
We're going hot right now. Stop.
Run for your life.
Look what we found in Don Vito's ass. This is Radio Bam, baby. Faction.
That was Rat, Radio BAM, Series 28 Faction, and I just got a call from Darren, and he's stuck in traffic, because LA traffic is probably the worst, so
it is.
I guess we're going to have to catch him next time. But
at least Novak had a chance to wipe.
Yeah, I did.
Which we all appreciate being in this little room here.
Oh, man, last night, he was so wasted on red wine. I think you had
blacked out.
You had over 2 bottles. And the best part about when somebody's blacked out, they always insist that they're fine and they're not annoying, and what else were you saying?
Yeah, I could walk, in a straight line, and I remember everything. Yeah. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm fine. I know what I'm talking about. I remember everything.
He didn't remember a goddamn thing. And there's this drunk-ass girl on the phone outside of the Rainbow, and it was me, Villa, and Novak. And I think she recognized me, maybe, but she was annihilated, and she was asking where the Saddle Ranch was, and I said it's fucking 8 blocks that way. And then she just started following us, and she's asking us if it's really that way and all this stuff. And Novak got so fed up with her, he's like, you know what, bitch? We didn't even invite you to walk with us, so why don't you just...
His kid, I don't even know this.
Then he's telling her how much of a bitch she is, and then he's not even looking where he's walking, and he nails this fire hydrant. So
right into a fire hydrant.
Tumbles over the fire hydrant. And
it's karma, man.
And he just goes, ow, now that hurt. and then she's like, your friend is an asshole. And I'm just like, and he goes, you know what? I am an asshole, and you want to see it? And then he just pulls his pants down. And
I'm like, I'll show you an asshole, bitch.
And moons her for like at least a good 10 seconds of your just sick minging butthole.
Like, I spread my ass cheeks apart, like bent over, spread them wide apart so she could see nothing but my minging asshole, the hole.
Then we go back to the Sunset Marquee, and then we were talking to this guy who lives in PA, and so we were talking about how close we live and all this shit, and then Novak insisted that he needed a copy of his book, so then he went all the way to the room, which is really far. The key didn't work. Comes all the way back. I have to give him another key. Goes all the way there, still doesn't work, so then he had to go to the reception to get another key. Then he comes back, and then his buddy, who he gave the book to, the guy's friend, he goes, what is this, a glamour shot on the back? And he's like, what? Family shot? Fuck you, motherfucker. That's the back picture of the book. It's a picture. It's not a family shot. It doesn't even make any sense. Fucking idiot.
Fucking moron. But I was like, I woke up this morning and I didn't know what happened or what I did. And he's telling me all stuff. I'm like, dude, that's great. This buddy they probably just burnt the book. And he's like, no, he was actually stoked and kept all your drinks were on him last night.
Yes.
So that's what I mean.
Dude, you're supposed to casually sip red wine. Like, you were guzzling it like it was a fucking Gatorade after a skate sesh.
And then one night trying to get the waitress, one night trying to hook up with her or something, you kept saying, what were you can't do that here.
You can't do that here, Novak, she's working. Like, even if she was into you, it doesn't matter because she's working.
And I was like, I mean, I wasn't just talking to her, I think I was like grabbing her, you said, like holding her so she couldn't leave.
You were like whispering her in her ear and stuff.
That's the next name of the next Novak book is You Can't Do That Here.
That's good. That's fucking brilliant.
That's awesome, man.
I think
can't
do that
here. Yeah.
You got a pen over there? I can write that down.
It is Brandon Novak with Will Pendarvis.
You can't do that here.
That's a good fucking title.
Yeah, there you go.
This whole trip, you can't do that. Can't say that.
That's awesome.
And the hardest part is, you know, like, I saw the demise of the whole thing, too, because Villa wanted to leave the Rainbow and go back to the hotel, and Novak just got a brand new red wine, and instead of just leaving it, he had to guzzle the whole thing, and I was like, dude, that's gonna kick in 10 minutes, and then you're gonna be a fucking asshole. Watch. I'm not being one. And then, sure enough,
it was a demise.
Blabbermouth.
That's what I remember. That's like I remember that last part of guzzling the glass wine. It was a full almost to the brim. She was giving us like she gave me a lot of wine. So it was almost to the brim of a wine glass, all down in one, like it was a shot. You know what I mean? And then it just hit me on the walk, and that's when I apparently cussed the girl out and tripped over the fire hydrant and showed her my asshole. And then we ordered a burger. I don't know.
Dude, you know, they make movies like that take place all in one night, all the time. I'm telling you, man. I mean, you just take one of those days' experiences, and it's a true story.
Yeah.
I mean, if you made a movie out of that shit, it would be awesome. I mean, really, dude, in one day, you got way more stuff going on in your life than people have in their lifetimes.
See, and that's people are like, you're too fucked up. You get too fucked up. But look at all the shit that comes from being too fucked up. It's brilliant.
It's too bad you don't remember any of it.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
And the hardest part is, you know, because Villa hasn't he hasn't touched anything in over a year.
Almost 2, probably.
A year and a half or something like that. So, you know, like, you really need to pay attention to a sober dude at a bar, because everybody's usually on the same page, but now you have to watch, like, all right, are we being out of line because he's sober and we're not? You know?
But apparently we drank red wine the night before, and we got tipsy, man. And
Villa said that was the best time he's had in like ages.
Almost, he said in the last year and a half, 2 years, he hasn't laughed so hard. Had the best time, you know what I mean, since he's been sober. So,
what is Villa doing? Is him making an album? Is he doing a solo thing?
Right now he's just here having meetings with the record labels and
figuring out what he's gonna do.
Yeah, well, he has a bunch of shows coming up in December in Finland, and but other than that, I don't think he doesn't have. He's not going to work on an album anytime soon. I know that.
Wow. And what about CKY? What?
Oh yeah, they have their albums done. I heard the whole thing is fucking great. As a matter of fact, Kat just gave me this CKY tattoo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he got work done by Kat last night.
Yeah,
she came out with us too.
Man, I wish Kat would work on me.
You're supposed to get, where's my needle on his right arm, and then the needle on his left arm, and it says, oh, there it is.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
She says she penciled me in, so
Nikki wants to meet you too.
Does he?
Yeah. Because she told him the story about when I buzzed your head, and and you had like an old man. I buzzed the top of his head, and then I left the rest of the hair on the sides out, so it looked like.
And I had a hat on. I was at the bar.
So he had a hat on, and he took this college girl home back to my house. This was a long time ago, but he was eating her out. And
with the hat on,
the hat on, and then she's like feeling his head, and then takes the hat off, and then she sees that he totally forgets that his hair's like that, and she's like, "What the fuck, dude?" She sobered up real quick.
She literally like catapulted off her back, and her pussy left my mouth without even using her hands. Just fucking pulled a worm move and fucking. She started waving like a fucking worm.
So Kat was laughing so bad that she told Nikki the story, and he's like, "I want to meet this dude." Plus, awesome. I gave Nikki your book, so you probably finished reading it by now. I gave it to him a month ago.
We definitely have a lot in common. I'd love to meet the guy. No question.
Yeah, that's awesome.
About that. Dude, man. That we did yesterday. We filmed. You did the Fuel TV.
Yeah, Fuel TV, Daily Habit.
When is that going to be on the air?
It's going to be on November 25th and 26th, and yeah, they actually said that was the best Daily Habit they've ever had because I insisted that Novak came on with me.
Oh, no.
See what happens when I come on?
I put an egg in it. I made this dude hold an egg against his face, and then I drop kicked him with both feet, and then
from a running distance, like
Dimmu Borgir
Dimmu Burger,
black metal from true Norwegian black metal.
Oh, they're pure Vikings.
Oh, it was awesome, and everybody, the whole place was so excited that they were in there because it's probably one of the bigger bands that they've had play there.
It was definitely a great combination, with you and them and the chaos.
Remember how the bass player was just slugging the whiskey?
Yeah, he was shit-faced
like
at 12 in the
12 o'clock in the afternoon.
He just has a plastic cup and just nothing but whiskey in there, fucking like I was drinking red wine last night.
Now, are you also supposed to be on Howard Stern at some point?
Yeah, I'm going to be on that on, what is it, the 19th?
I think 19th.
The 19th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do Howard. I'm doing a bunch of shit for the Where the F is Santa movie in Ming Hags.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And when is that shit coming out? I mean, the Santa movie that's coming out on DVD, right?
December 2nd, and Ming Hags comes out Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Awesome. Sweet.
A lot of shit in the works.
Yeah. Oh, we just got back from Jared Leto's house too. He was playing us some new music.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, he just got back from London today.
I don't think that guy gets a fair break, man. I mean, just because he acts and stuff doesn't mean that he's not a real musician. I think people hold it against him that he acts. But when me and you went up there to Bakersfield and saw him play, I was really impressed with him.
Yeah,
he said he won 2 awards over there for the VMAs.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It is funny how people they have to hate you're not a musician, you're an actor. You're not a
like why can't you do 2 things?
Yeah.
What the
you know what? And also it's like everybody's chick wants to do the guy, so of course all dudes hate that guy,
But it's also it can also be the devil's advocate because he could also sell out shows at every venue he goes to because Jared Leto's on stage. The actor.
But dude, man, he gained all that weight to do that movie.
I know.
And, nobody's ever seen that movie.
Which one?
The one where he gained all the weight
27
to play the guy who shot John Lennon,
we were talking about that today. He
gained a shitload of weight for this movie.
So much weight.
Have you seen it?
No, nobody's seen it.
I've seen
that
it.
I know.
No.
But you don't even. I want to know because I watched half of it and then I had to leave to go somewhere. I want to know why he shot him.
Oh.
Well, I guess why the guy kill Lennon? I mean, because it was basically like a autobiography. Like they followed it to why.
I mean, dude, that's commitment. If you're gonna gain fucking 70 pounds for a movie role and then lose it all,
we just saw him and he's fucking just as skinny as he was before he played that role.
I mean, if you got to look up pictures online of this because the dude is a big bucket of goo, man. He is fat.
Yeah.
And he did this for a movie role. And a movie role that's not like a big block. It's not like, Raging Bull or so. It's not a big blockbuster movie. It's like a little independent film that he did this for. That's commitment, man. You got to admire the guy for that.
Dude, he just works. He flew in from London. We show up at his house early, and his assistant answers the door, and she didn't really. I don't think she recognized Bam, and she didn't know. Obviously, she didn't know who I was, and he's like,
I'm like, yeah, I'm here to see Jared. Is he here? She's like, no. I'm like, well, I just talked to him. He said he's on the way from the airport from London, and he told me to come over because he wanted to film some stuff. And she thought I was lying or something.
Yeah, kind of like a fan stalking outside.
Yeah, so she's
but you had too much information then.
Right. Yeah, once you said the London thing, I think that's what made it, because it's his assistant, basically, is what she is.
Yeah.
So she had to kind of be weary anyways.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, do you want to come in? I'm like, I'll just chill by the pool. It's okay. Like, she just didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You should have just said trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Awesome.
Oh, man.
Freak him out.
All right. I think it's almost time to go, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You don't have any new CK. When are you going to play some new CKY on your show?
I'm dying to.
Yeah, I know you are,
you know how bad it kills me to own the new CKY album, and the only people I can play it to is the people who are at my house that day. Other than that, I can't play it. But like, if I was allowed,
what do you think? When will they let you do it?
That's a Chad question.
What about if you get Darren in here next week or something? Do you think he might? Maybe? Slight chance?
I doubt it.
record label angriness.
Chad's so over. He protects that thing like a newborn child, man.
Yeah.
I remember when he's like, "Oh, I left the CD in my truck." I'm like, "You want me to grab it for you?" He's like, "I'll get that."
Yeah, exactly.
Like he doesn't let anyone. Of course, Bam has a copy, but I mean, it doesn't go anywhere without Chad. It's like carrying, like you're rocking a briefcase to your arm.
What do you want to play instead?
I want to play Lacrimus Profunde, and we are out of here. Radio Bam Series 28 Faction signing off from Los Angeles. Will Pendarvis and Novak,
the author. Buy my book.
Rock and roll.
Dream Seller.
Later.
Bye.
Radio Bam.
That's Radio Bam for this week.
We're done.
Tune in next week for more.
You can leave now.
It's Radio Bam.
Radio Bam every Monday, 7 4 p.m.
Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Email me now at Radio Bam. Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-radio.com.
Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG.
That's 877-PORN-BAG. Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Faction. Later.
Danny, okay? Come on.
Okay, dude. It's all good.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Whoa, chill out, man. Chill out.
I got a car.
Oh, my God. Die.
No, you
Hey, Bill, was that a skateboard trick? It's definitely a skateboard trick. She's just trying to start a problem.
No.
She's trying. Not nice. Not nice to go nice. I'm telling you.
What's the problem?
She's not nice.
What's wrong with you?
Come on.
Fuck you, dude. Hey,
Yeah, you dirty bitch. Two-bit whore. You can suck my cock for all the fuck I care.
dude. We're talking to you.
Oh, my God.
TMZ. Hey, TMZ or what? Hey, Yogi, I miss you. Yogi.
Two big jobs to make money to drink. Go f***ing make money now. Try to push him out. We're closed.
What up, Bam? TMZ! Fuck are yours? Hey. Get in! Let's go.
To hear may not be suitable for some. Listener discretion advised.
All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for Bam Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio Bam. Fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio Bam.
And now, here's Bam.
Here's Bam.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Radio Bam Faction. I'm here with Darren Miller of CKY and his wife Felissa and Zilla Zallo, aka The Hermit.
AKA Villa.
The Hermitizer.
Hello, people.
And he's from a Finnish band called Him. And we're singing songs on the way here. What's your bubblegum song?
Me and Villa were thinking about going into the pop business and writing some quick songs for some extra cash. And we thought of the bubblegum song. Give it to some 16-year-old.
I go to school. I go to school chewing bubble gum.
Yeah.
Chewing my bubble gum. Chewing my bubble gum.
Bubblegum's so international, it'll work wherever. You know, the only place you can't do bubblegum in Singapore. So we'll figure out a way. It's not a huge market anyway. So, but you
In
can,
Singapore? Oh,
in
you're
Singapore.
not even allowed to spit in Singapore.
You can't spit. Yeah. So that'll be a big problem. But
Is that where they cane everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
For chewing my bubble
They
gum.
can still listen to songs about bubblegum, though. Maybe it
Are you
would be
sure?
a big hit because they can't chew gum.
it's like the forbidden fruit.
They
type
live
of thing.
vicariously through the pop star.
And
Oh,
It
yeah.
ain't gonna be sugar free, no. I tell my parents that I ain't gonna be sugar free, no.
We're just giving away all of our ideas. In 2 months, we're going to see the video for this song. Some guy's
On
going to take it.
YouTube, someone's
Yeah,
gonna-
Desmond Child or something's going to take the song.
Well, hopefully.
Desmond Child. That's it. He did this album here.
Did he?
Yeah, the Rasmus.
Well, that's what he does.
He thanked his
He did Paul Stanley,
He
Live to
thanked his
Win.
lover Curtis in the credits here.
Yeah, he's that way. Live to win.
Oh,
Yeah,
he did that?
He helped Paul with that too. Yeah,
It's a
He's
great song.
been writing hit songs for 30 years or something.
So 2 nights ago, we wound up on TMZ because, well, first off, I was planning on being a hermit with Zilla here, and
You failed miserably.
Yeah, I was falling asleep at the
I was trying to get
spot.
you. I was trying to carry you back to your room, and
You were making a lot of promises you couldn't keep too.
he always does that.
Yeah.
I'm so offended by
Yo,
it.
let's go out. Let's go now. And then he shuts his eyes and then leaves everybody standing there.
No.
Novak wouldn't let you do that.
Well, Novak was getting on a flight he had a 10:20 flight back to Baltimore, and the idiot was so wasted that he actually got on the plane. Then they went in reverse and then started to go towards the runway. Then they turned around and put the plane back into the thing to get him off. And you were talking with him, right? He's like,
Yeah.
"What? I didn't even do nothing."
I didn't even do nothing.
And then later on he said, just because I'm pouring drinks on first class people doesn't mean I got to get off the plane. I'm like,
So Novak shows up at like,
You can't do that here.
yeah,
No,
he can't do anything
that.
here. So he shows up at the Sunset Marquee at like midnight. And then I just kind of got a second win, so I downed 2 Red Bulls, and then me, Darren, and Novak all went to metal school, and the sounds were there. And then I wasn't drunk, but I was definitely buzzing.
You were done.
So tell me what happened here.
He wasn't drunk.
I was.
Did you guys start out at the bar in the hotel?
Yeah, but I was loopy from the Red Bull, so then I totally started to
You
remember
started, like,
stuff. But I
two
don't
He was
remember
drinking
what.
whiskey and red wine together at the same time.
Yeah, if you go to TMZ.com, scroll on down and see our night mission at the Rainbow.
Yeah.
So I bumped into some girl, and what happened?
All right. Well, when we got out of there, you bumped into some girl who thought she was like rebellious. You know, nice little chubby sausage legs. You know, nothing to look at. And she's like, "Yo, excuse me," and we just kept walking because I'm trying to get us to my car that I valeted, and she kept on you. She was like, "What is it cool to bump into people and walk away?" And like she was trying to start a fight with you, and you apologized to her. You weren't even paying attention to her. That's what bothered her so much. But as soon as like the cameras and paparazzi came over to you, she was like, "Oh." Where you guys go? Oh, what are we doing now? Like pretending to be with us and everything. And then I was like, oh man, 'cause that's like the number one thing that bothers me about LA.
So she was trying to like be in our little crew after
Yeah,
that?
the little 180 thing is just to be on TV or camera or whatever. I'm like so embarrassed about the whole thing. Trying to, the one guy who was the manager of the Sounds was like the only other sober person within a group
John
of 100
Davis.
people. He was trying to help me, and I'm like, yeah, well, if we can at least get them in the car. And this girl just keeps getting in my way. I'm trying to drag you guys to the car. And she's like, oh, let me help you up. And then finally, you pegged her out. You were like, wait a minute, you were starting shit with me back there.
You were starting trouble. You're not a nice person. You're not nice. You're not nice. You're not nice. You're not nice.
But she got to be seen on TV. I hope it helped her career.
I'm like the crazy bitch on the train. You ever see that? I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. Where my do-rag at? I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing.
What is that?
You're not nice. You're not nice. If you type in crazy bitch on the train.
Yeah.
Yo, chill. You yelling at an old lady, dog. Yeah, I'll chill. I'll chill. That's the best advice I could take, shorty.
She's nuts. She must have been on crack, definitely.
Oh, then we got to the car, and everybody.
The nudity.
Oh yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, she said she told somebody to fuck off, and Novak thought it was her saying it to him. So
She
he's
went
like,
from
"Fuck
wanting
you,
she
two-man whore."
went from wanting to beat the hell out of you to wanting to be your best friend, that she started telling people to get away from you, like she was a good friend of yours. And when she said, are you allowed to say?
Yeah.
Okay. When she was like, some guy came up to you and she was like, dude, fuck you, get away from them. Novak thought that she was talking to him, and then he started cursing at her and yelling at her.
Fuck you, two-bit whore. You think I'm an asshole? I'll show you my asshole, you little bitch.
You can see my asshole for all I care.
We managed to fall twice, and then
You
the
guys
second time
fell.
he fell down, his whole dick and ass was just hanging
You
out.
guys fell down. I went to the ATM machine, took out money, came back, and you were still on the ground naked.
Total shitbags.
man.
Dude's pants just fall down naturally.
I didn't see your pants fall down.
No, mine didn't fall
No.
down.
You know what's funny on TMZ? They have like a little hot dog that goes up.
Yeah.
It was way too big.
It was. They were being generous.
I know. I was thinking, is that?
A cocktail
He's got a little mini hard dick.
Oh,
Micro penis, they call it.
No, but it was fun.
he's not here to protect
Oh, I had a
himself.
blast. I actually got 30 text messages from friends saying, freaking hysterical, I just saw it. The only person that didn't like it was Missy. That's
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, she's your wife.
She's just mad because I'm out here having too much fun.
That's love.
That's why she's mad, because I'm having too much fun.
She wants to be here with you. I have to defend the wives.
Go ahead.
Come on.
That's why we got Robin
That-
Quivers here.
All right, boy, let me tell you
you're
something.
the other point of view.
No, it is. She just wants to be with you, of course. If she didn't care, you know what? Worry when she doesn't, care. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh, yeah, just have a good time. I don't give a shit.
Dude, this is
There
by
you go.
far the most fun I've had in Los Angeles, hands down. I've only had, out of the 10 days that I've been here, I had 2 hours of a dull moment, which was me in the room alone after Novak left. And then I
could have watched the movie.
I listened to the Rasmus album, and then I probably tried to paint something, and then
could have watched the movie.
Then after that, I met you at this spot, and then I was back.
The hermit.
The hermit.
But you could have watched the movie.
You won't leave. Villa won't leave the hotel. He's a hermit. I can't believe I even got him out here.
I'm out now, right?
Yeah.
You're out now.
And I didn't travel in the trunk or anything like that. I'm not that desperate yet.
Well, if I was in Finland in a hotel, I'd probably spend a lot of the time there too.
Yeah, but like the only reason that he leaves is to go to
LA's
Pink Dot, and that's it.
Well,
and you went to the Rainbow once.
Well,
That's
So
all
that
right.
doesn't
I
sound
don't
like a
blame
hermit.
him.
You went to Pink Dot. You went to Rainbow.
I went to Pink Dot several times.
He partied at Pink Dot.
So I really go out a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you
the
want to go out? You
hermitizer.
can go out if you want. Right?
Nah.
he doesn't drink anymore, right?
No,
No, I don't.
Neither do you.
Nope. I don't go out
Sad.
either. I don't
This
go out
is a
either.
sober chef.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
But you got family. I don't have shit.
Well, I mean,
I'm just crying my eyes out in my room every night, playing Elvis Presley songs wrong on the acoustic guitar. That's what I do. Wrong. Yeah.
you ain't nothing but a hound.
Only fool. That's what I do. While jerking off, obviously.
What were you thinking about me? Which position was I in?
I love when he goes up to that guy that was standing in the metal school show. He's like, "Is that your girlfriend?" And he's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Did you fuck her today?" He's like, "What?" He like actually like bent over to hear him.
Did you fuck?
"Did you fuck her today?" And he was like, not even happy, like smiling. He's just like, "Yeah, all right, cool." It's fucking funny, man.
He is nonstop comedy.
Sick funny.
He's
Yeah.
the only person that could manage, like, there's 200 people on an airplane, and they decided to take up 200 people's time to pull back in to let somebody off because he was that much hell.
Yep. I'm sure they were, every
But he's
single
like
person.
good
was fun.
hell. Like he was funny. I mean, he's He's not like
Yeah, he wouldn't hurt
mean,
anybody.
bad.
Mhm.
You laugh from it.
You just
so
cause
it's good.
situations. I think the military should use them.
Yeah.
I think it could be a good weapon, like the Monty Python, the joke that killed all the Germans in the war.
And then, like, he took a cab back to the hotel and he had $0 on him. So when he gets to the
That's good.
Sunset, like, how is he going to pay for the cab? I don't know how he gets in these situations, but
Do
as
the
soon as
old,
the cab comes up, he looks out the window. He's like, "Oh shit, Nikki Six, hey, can you help me out with my cab, bro?" And then he paid.
I'm surprised he didn't get dropped off a block earlier and then just get dropped off and run away like John Waters used to do.
He used to do that?
Yeah, you give them your address, but 1 block earlier.
Yeah.
And then
let it take off
and
running.
then you just run away. And you run to where you were supposed to get dropped off.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
What was he, that broke? Or did he just want to be an ass?
That was just for fun.
Just for fun?
Yeah.
He was broke.
Yeah, he didn't have any money. He spent all his money on movies, like watching movies and stuff. Going to the movie theater, but that's what he used to do.
I've been talking to him back and forth.
Ask him about that. He used to do that with his friends. Take cabs and run away.
Good hobby.
Yeah.
I want to know if he's ever watched Sleepaway Camp.
Definitely.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a chick with a dick. Isn't that right up his alley?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Who's that girl who eats the shit?
Divine. Yeah.
Girl, who is that?
And it was
like
real,
it's Lindsay Lohan,
right?
like on the street corner
Dog
eating.
shit, yeah. And Pink Flamingos, yeah. Divine eats dog shit.
That was
But
so.
it was a man. You know, Divine.
Oh,
was a
yeah,
man
yeah, that's right.
Who looked very much like a woman when he wanted to.
A big woman.
Big woman. But he played a man a lot, too.
All right, let's cut to a song here. Let's play.
Hey, can I mention something, Ben?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we got all these new listeners who just got us through XM, can we get some kind of scoop from Darren and some kind of scoop from Phil about music at some point, CKY? And
So they play the right shit on this channel?
Yeah, just to get some kind of scoop before the show is over. You got to tell us something that nobody knows about the band. All right? No? Yeah.
So this
All right,
is
yeah.
Cauterized. You want to play that?
Cauterized.
Cauterized.
By
Doomsday.
Malevolent Creations, Doomsday X.
Okay, I see. Oh, you got that Believer song.
I
All
got
right,
the
there's
Believer
Malevolent
song.
Creation, Doomsday X, Cauterized.
Faction, baby.
Nice, good.
And now back to
Radio Bam!
Radio Bam Faction, that was Malevolent Creation, and we were just talking. We're in Los Angeles right now, and Novak just left, and actually, being we're hermits at our hotel on Sunset, we decided to have Kat bring over her paints and canvases, and we were trying to find out what kind of subject we wanted, and then we came up with a bright idea to have drunk Novak lay in a bed naked with a glass of red wine,
In a
with a
sexy
hat
pose.
on and a scarf, and he just got shit-faced, and we all painted it, and Kat's, yeah, I'm gonna frame them all, but remember he blacked out on the second time, and then after that,
Like 3 times at least. Yeah. But he was sexy as hell. I remember. I got the good angles, man. I got the balls. Like I got it.
It was the worst pose for him. It just wasn't working.
and he was showing his dick at the restaurant to the gay waiter named Jesse. He's like,
Yo, Jesse, come check out my dick. What do you think?
What did he
and
say?
then, and then he was making some girl sit on his lap.
Yeah, it was trying to. One of the waitresses, you know, she Novak was trying to. Yeah, Novak was trying to score.
Yeah.
And he was like, Yo, I got this friend, Bam, he's a millionaire. He's got so much money, you can sit on my lap. You can just sit on my lap because I got this friend who's a millionaire. So that was his
And I'm
logic.
like, shut
about the
up,
whole
dude.
thing.
He was completely blacked out. He doesn't remember going to the spot, and he doesn't remember going to the inside
I
bar
wonder
either.
what he actually does remember about the whole trip over here.
What
I
does he
serenaded him.
You serenade. I hope he remembers that.
Well, you know.
He remembered his painting.
Should I try to call him?
Aw,
Let's see what he says. Oh yeah, he took that painting. It wasn't even dry yet. I'm sure he got paint all over the fucking
Indian
plane.
sauce.
We can call him from here if
Yeah, you
if
want
he
to
pick up.
Yeah, let's call him.
Indian spice.
Here, I'll
Indian
call
sauce.
Indian sauce.
His new cell phone number?
No, you should call this one here. We got to talk to the idiot. Find
I
out how
hope he
bad he
picks
was
up.
on the second flight.
What do you think he's doing right now?
He's telling me about Akon.
Oh yeah.
What is it? What do you think he's doing
Well, they
right
have
now?
a studio at the hotel, and this dude walks up to the bar, and I'm like, "Look, Bill, it's Akon." And sure enough, I was right. And then he sees me. He's like, "Yo, man, what's going on? What's good? Like, we get the bottle. We need a bottle of Cristal." He got like 7 Cristal out of all this fucking wad of money, and then he took us down to the studio, which you were completely blown away by because
I was in a state of shock and deep shock.
he's been out of rehab for about over a year now, and then he walks into like weed, champagne, hookers, and whores. Like,
Oh man.
I thought that stuff only happens in the videos, but it was actually real.
it's obviously real.
Yeah, to some extent. I guess
Not to some extent, like
He didn't pick up.
to a
full extent.
severe extent.
Severe. The most severe extent.
Oh,
It was like a full-blown rap video, but they just weren't filming it. Like, if I would have hit record, I could have made a rap video out of it, because there was like And then he's like, yeah, we got 9 more. We got 9 more. What do you call them? Hookers coming over, or whatever.
Hookers,
Yeah,
prostitutes.
I guess.
What do you call them?
Prostitutes.
Ladies of the night.
Billa got all nervous after like 20 minutes. He's like, I gotta make a few phone calls.
I had like a panic attack nearly. It was so much like going all of a sudden into a situation. I'm used to being a hermit, so I don't do anything. I watch A&E maybe. That's what I do for a living nowadays.
Family Jewels.
And all Family Jewels as well. Not the series, but the ones that actually are shown. You know,
Right.
the sex tape.
What do you mean? You don't watch my show? Gene Simmons' Family Jewels?
I just watch this, you know, I watch the internet porn, so, with Gene involved. That's what turns me on nowadays. But anyway, you know, it's just going down there in the studio. And I knew that the hotel has a studio. Going down there and you know, like 15 people going at it. I was like,
yeah.
I really had a panic attack. Because
Wait, where? What hotel?
Sunset Marquee.
There's a studio where?
Yeah, downstairs. In like the garage lab.
It's called Nightbird Studios.
Yeah.
What kind of recording studio?
Yeah, they got like
Nice.
2 rooms there. You can't probably do like proper drums. The recording, you know.
But they were having a party down there.
Big time.
No, they were like working
okay.
there.
Yeah, they were working, but having a.
All right.
I can't. How can you concentrate if there's like 15 like chicks just walking around in like thongs and stuff?
Well,
guess
the one
they're used
time
to it.
CKY did, what we did was...
You guys had like 2 chicks in your video that you had to beg, like,
I know.
you know that. What is it?
Well,
which
these
one?
girls were down for the cause.
You know what I'm talking
Did
about?
we have girls in the video? No, we never had
yeah,
girls
you
in our
did.
video.
You're eating an apple in the background, and Chad's looking over the blonde's boobs.
What?
Oh, I remember.
You know which
it was in
one?
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Oh, close yet far.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that venue is
And
pretty cool.
It's 2 girls.
No, they had a really good backstage area, and yeah, I forget what that was all about.
Everyone
we-
had left, and you just needed a couple of.
We just
chicks.
needed like 2 chicks. They
Yeah.
just sat there and like sipped on
Yeah.
beer or whatever.
Yeah,
Hi,
Vern
Chad's
was like,
What was that venue called? Started with R.
I don't know, but it's awesome.
Yeah, in Milwaukee.
So yeah, you
I
know what
can't
it's
remember.
like to have chicks.
Yeah.
So what?
Been there.
You're in a new movie? What's it called?
Return to Sleepaway Camp. It's probably the
Like,
best horror movie of 2008, right next to The Strangers.
When was the
That's
last
my
Sleepaway
opinion.
Camp? Isn't that your
Come on,
favorite
are
movie
you
ever?
serious?
The original Sleepaway Camp came out in 82 or 83.
I wasn't born yet, so.
And
Yeah.
you know what? Why don't you say how you guys met here?
We met on the set of the new movie of the Return to Sleepaway Camp that
But we
came
met
out.
because Darren was a little bit of a stalker.
Yeah, I was a stalker.
We call him the lazy stalker. He wasn't quite like aggressive, like, you know.
Well, I found out about the movie.
Lazy stalker.
the lazy stalker.
Should I go?
Lethargic
Should I
stalker.
follow her tonight?
He's like, should I talk to her?
I'll follow
Should
her
have stuck on that.
tomorrow.
Well,
She's going there tomorrow. I'll just go tomorrow.
The lazy stalker. I guess I'll just go tomorrow.
That's it.
No, I met her on the set of the movie 6 years ago, and it finally came out
No, but
last
you
week.
wore my face on
Oh
a
yeah, I
t-shirt
wore
on
the
Jackass.
I wore the CKY shirt on Jackass. The waking up your parents.
Oh yeah,
Heavy
yeah.
metal alarm clock with the wig.
Yeah.
She saw that,
I was like,
and
what?
that's how I got in touch
I said,
with
I'm
her.
gonna call my lawyer right now.
But ironically, the guy that was in the first movie with her also dated a girlfriend of Chad's,
Jenna.
Jenna.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She sang on one of the CKY
She helped the
records.
Blind Melon singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sang on Blind Melon CDs too.
And then she hummed him.
And then she humped it. I don't know which came first, the singing or the humping, but they both happened. But
Eternal question.
small world is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So we met on this movie.
We met on the set. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years ago, and it's Isaac Hayes is in it, and Vinny Pastore is in it, you know, from Sopranos, and it's a good cheesy like 80s feel horror movie, good killings, and it's fun.
Yeah,
I
it's
got-
a fun movie.
I got
Yeah.
the DVD in my bag.
Yeah.
I think
check
you'll
it
like
out.
it.
I just don't have a DVD player in the room.
Yeah,
So, I'll
it
check
came
it out
out
right
November
now.
4th.
You
It's
atrocity? In my way.
In my veins.
DVD.
You know what? Darren and Dave Mosca like it, so it's that means it's definitely a good movie.
Yeah. No, Bama like it.
Yeah,
You'll see the humor in it.
It's fun.
But it's out, so check it out.
And let's talk about this Believer thing that you did. There's a band called Believer, and I didn't know that they're from Lancaster, PA, but it's basically like heavy metal with like violins, and I actually used one of their songs in my first skateboard video part ever in the Fairman's video.
Believer, I think, started. Me and Bam used to listen to it in high school in my car. Remember my white Corolla with the horrible stereo?
Yeah.
The treble turned all the way up and the speakers blasted out.
With no bass at all.
No bass. And Believer started that whole, like, I think, orchestrated metal, like the Opeth and all that kind of stuff. I think they never got credit for it, and I'm sure a lot of bands never heard of them, but they were, like, awesome. And their last record came out, like, 93, Dimensions. And now they're back together, and I did a guest solo on one of the songs, and they said I could play it, so.
And they showed up to the CKY show during Halloween, and I'm trying to have a serious conversation with them, but my whole face is painted like a black metal band. That's what I was. Goshen Mortuary. Like, how can he take me seriously when I have like all this face paint and like spikes and shit?
Goshen Mortuary. The Goshen part is like the lame part.
Goshen Mortuary. And we don't play at venues, we just show up at them.
Yeah.
Because if we did play, you'd blow your fucking head off.
Yeah. You'd get so depressed, you'd blow your head off. At East Goshen Mortuary.
So let's play this. So you're doing the guest vocals on this song?
No, it's a guitar solo.
I heard you singing too.
No, I didn't sing.
I heard it.
Well,
they gave me a copy.
What's the name of the song?
The name of the song is Medwatan. And it doesn't make any sense to anyone other than Believer, which is how they like to do things. And nothing they do makes sense to anybody until you really get to know the songs. But this album's coming out next year on Metal Blade.
It's been like, what, 10 years?
Since 93.
Jesus.
16. Finally back together.
Well, fucking A, let's hear it. This is Believer on Radio Bam Faction.
We're going hot right now. Stop.
Run for your life.
Look what we found in Don Vito's ass.
This is Radio Bam, baby.
Faction.
Radio Bam Faction, that was Believer, starring Darren Miller of CKY. starring. And Felicity's here, and I'm here with Zilla Zallo as well. So, So what are you doing in LA anyway, bub?
To be honest with you, I don't really know. The big thing in my life just happened, him just split up. I split him up because I don't like myself anymore. So that turned me into I mean, just kind of like, being really introverted and staying at the hotel and trying to figure out if we could do a reunion, if I can do a reunion, with myself.
It's a little early to do a reunion, isn't it?
Who's asking you, but who's asking you? I'll make the call. I'll just meet us at record company people and hanging out with you. Trying to make sure that Novak does what he does, safely, if possible.
Just herming it up at Z Spot.
Yeah.
Dude, we have at Z Spot in the hotel, we have our own table, and one time it was taken by somebody else, and we had to sit like right next to him. We just gave him the death stare so bad. We're like, we're gonna fucking kill you. Goshen Mortuary is gonna kill all of you for taking our spot. And the people who, like, all the waitresses and stuff know that, like, we want that spot because that's our spot.
Who was taking it up?
So now they reserved it for us. It's constantly reserved until we show up. We're like, we'll be back at 7, maybe 6. So just reserve it all day.
A lot of people that sit at that hotel at night are corny.
Oh,
aren't they?
George Clooney showed up with his 3-sided dick duster. The mustache. He had like a massive
his
womb
dick
broom.
sweeper?
He had a womb broom.
A womb broom.
And I told Novak, I'm like, that's when he was blacked out. And then the next day I was like, yeah, remember George Clooney was sitting around? George Clooney was here. I was like, I told you, we talked about it. He's like, well, you remember that I blacked out last night. I'm like, well, I told you. He's like, you should have told me. I did. Yeah, but I was blacked out. All right, well, that's your fault, idiot.
How are his ribs? Is he okay?
He's
bleeding.
He's not shitting blood anymore, so that's good. That's what I was worried about. Broken ribs, you can't do anything about it except just sit there and let them
When you
heal.
break your ribs, a lot of time you puncture an organ. That's why you shit blood for a while.
Yeah.
He was so sweet. He was showing, the toilet paper. He was like, Ville, come on. I just sat, just check it out, if it's okay, the color. I was like,
yeah,
Ville,
come in the bathroom, check out my shit, see if it's okay.
Yeah, it was like that. A bit greenish and a bit reddish, and I was like, yeah, it looks like a full-blown alkies,
Christmas.
Proper shit.
So it had a Christmas theme.
A very Christmas theme indeed, Start feeling like giving.
Akon's meeting us back at the hotel at 7.
Let's talk about the CKY record.
Let's do it.
Well, let me do a little interview. What do you think about it?
I think it's brilliant. I like every song exactly the same. It's fucking
Really?
great.
But
Well,
you really
Boardwalk
like
Body is my favorite.
And you like Rats too, right? Rats in the
Yeah.
Infirmary. Yeah,
That'll be a fun one live.
Yeah, well, I just want to say that like we worked so hard on this record, and in the past I've said silly things like, "Oh, this is our best record. This is our best record." But I really do think this is our best record, right, Ben? What do you think?
Big time.
Yeah. So I just wanted to.
I think
put
the
that
fact
out
that you
there.
guys took a year break was all that you needed.
Oh, definitely.
And it just refreshed everything.
It did. It totally refreshed the whole vibe and passion for it.
They're like little girls, and they broke up their little group for a while, and they got back together, and they all love each other again.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I
breaking
think-
up with you because you're being a dummy.
Yeah, exactly. You're no sugar-free bubblegum friend of mine no more.
Yeah.
But it's like all of your passion came out, like in this record, I think, from all of them. You know what I mean? Each one, it's like you brought all of that energy into this album, and that's why it's so great.
Sweet sounds of CKY. What are you
I
gonna
just
call
want
it?
people to know about it.
Are they going to promote this record?
Yeah, it's a new label. It's our first for Roadrunner, and everybody there is really cool.
Oh, cool.
Like really, really cool.
Good.
So
when's it? It's coming out April, right?
Yeah, March or April. And they actually heard it a couple weeks ago, and they really dug it. So that's a good sign.
Is it going to debut exclusively on Faction? Come on, man.
You're looking way too ahead.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Why say it here?
It should, shouldn't it?
Man, it's
To do it.
You know what sucks? Is
Today,
that
no.
It's November, and it's basically
know.
done, and nobody could hear it until
That's
the
why
end of
I'm like
March.
reluctant to talk too much about it because I'm.
Yeah, but you had Hellions on Parade.
We
you know,
played it.
like-
You played that live.
The cool thing was that you were there and you thought it went well. Yeah, we played that twice, and everybody seems to love that song, and we're really psyched about it because, we were nervous to play it and we weren't really prepared for it, but we just did it anyway, and you could see it on YouTube. You can hear an early version of it.
Oh, it is on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's on October
Cocksuckers
31st.
were filming with their cell phones?
Yeah, and it actually was pretty good quality too.
Yeah.
Really?
Why don't you
Little
play
jerks.
a little bit
Yeah.
of the song on here, like in another month or so?
Because it's too early, and it's driving me nuts that we have to wait so long until the album comes out. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about it in case because there are a lot of people that are like, why aren't they talking about it? This is why, because it doesn't come out till March, but it rules. So
Yeah.
Good.
We need to do a video at Wildwood, New Jersey.
Yep.
Boardwalk Body.
Definitely. That would be a dream come true, actually.
Oh, it's going down.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way
You
to
know
do
what
it.
it's called, the album?
Not yet. A couple titles, but not
Yeah,
yet.
you do.
No, we haven't decided on one yet. Not yet.
He knows, doesn't he?
Yeah. I can see it in his eyes. He's teasing us. I'm sitting here cross-legged.
Well, if I put out some titles and a bunch of people are
yeah.
going to
Don't
be
do
like,
that. Don't
not
do
that
that.
one, do this one. Yeah, you can't please everybody, so we're not going to tell anybody till it's too late.
You writing any new songs, Zilla?
Huh?
You writing any new songs?
Bits and pieces, yeah. But I'm not feeling overly confident with the stuff, so that's the reason why I'm a hermit.
Hum a
I don't-
riff.
Oh?
Hum a riff.
No, I won't. No, I won't. My label's going to get super tough on me. They're going to
If you
drop
need
me.
a hand,
I was going to say the two of you don't you
Several
have
hands, yeah.
What's the new him album called? Bubblegum?
Nah, it'd be...
to school with my bubble gum. I go to school with my bubble gum.
Maybe like bubble cum or something.
that's pretty gross.
Well, depending on...
Well, shit, if we're going to play these 2 extra songs, I think it's time to go, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's end this with Pestilence, Darren's favorite album ever.
This album just won't die.
Album called Spheres. And the song is called Soul Search. Followed by the new Rasmus album, Black Roses. And the song is called 10 Black Roses. We're signing off. Villa here, Darren Miller, and
Love
Felissa.
you. Love you all.
So, later.
Moikis.
That's Radio Bam for this week. We're done. Tune in next week for more. You can leave now. It's Radio Bam.
Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Email me now at Radio Bam. Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-Radio.com.
Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG.
That's 877-PORN-BAG. Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Faction.
Later.
Oh. Danny, okay? Come on.
It's okay, dude. It's all good. It's all good.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa, chill out, man. Chill out.
I got a car.
Oh my God. Die.
No, you
Hey, man, was that a skateboard trick? It's definitely a skateboard trick. She's just trying to start a problem.
No.
Guys, try. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. The girl nice. I'm telling you.
What's the problem?
That was not nice.
What's wrong with you?
Come on.
Fuck you, dude. Hey.
Yeah, you dirty bitch. Two-bit whore. You can suck my cock for all the fuck I care.
Dude, we're talking to you.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
TMZ. Hey, TMZ or what? Hey, Yogi, I miss you. Yogi.
Two-bit job to make money to drink. Go f***ing make $8 an hour.
Try to push him out. What up, Bam? TMZ! Fuck are yours? Hey. Get in! Yeah.